Hi everybody, Heidi the Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Sunday. I keep forgetting, I kept saying I'm going to put the date on, didn't I? It's 22nd of October. Yes, wow, 22nd of October. Kiddies have got 2 weeks off school. So I've got Toby for quite a bit of it. So he doesn't mind me coming up crafting, so I'll still be doing my videos while I've got him. Although I'm back onto knitting again this week. Loads of knitting orders coming in. Right, you're going to play with me, and the idea, I've actually seen something similar, but not what I'm doing. I actually got off Pinterest. I've been on Pinterest because I'm learning about it. And gosh, have you seen what's on there? It's amazing. Even my stuff's on there. Yes. I had to get that in, didn't I? It's not me that's put it on. I've asked everybody else to put them on for me and they've been doing it. So, thanks. So, I've just realised I ain't used these. I've bought these second hand. And I've been looking for something with a bell on. And do you know, look. I've just seen them now, just sat there. Might use them today then. Right. Using a bit of acetate. This is the one I use when I'm doing this. It's got protective screen. It doesn't really matter. It just means I won't throw it. I'm just doing a bit of smushing. And I've already got some done. So I'm just going to show you. That's literally just a sprayed on. But I'm not using that one today. I love that. That is salvage patina and my very favourite Christmas colour, ice spruce. I think that's stunning. But again, I'm not using it today. But that's all it is. Right, let's make a couple of these. Come on, Heidi, get a grip. So I'm going to put on here a little bit of... I am going to put a little bit in all. I got carried away with others. Twisted citron. I'm using all distress oxides. Better move them out of the way now. I also put too much water on last time, so... Now... today I'm using... Oh my, this is the paper I used to always use for my colouring. Wait a minute. I'm using my Bristol Smooth. It didn't have a back on it. I took it off to do some watercolouring on cardboard because it was rock hard. Yeah, I used to do all my colouring on this. This is good stuff. And the reason I'm using it is because I forgot I had it. I use so many different papers now. Right, I'm just smushing this down. I don't want anything in particular, but I don't want that, if you know what I mean. So at the same time, I'm going to keep drying and I'm going to keep lifting. It'll take 2 minutes to dry. It depends how vibrant you want it. I don't want it massively vibrant. So I'm not going to waste that. Get a bit of that down there. I'll probably put a bit more of that on. Yeah, I will. I forgot I was just saying something. Oh yeah, somebody just replied on one of my comments. I haven't answered them back yet. I will do. I don't ignore anybody. I do answer all my messages. They said the video where I've compared the Kuretake and the what are they called? Chromatech, yeah. They made a really valid point that oh, look at that. That it depends what paper you're using. And I know I said on my video that this were good, that were good. I can't use that. I don't know what that is. And I need that to be... It'll be alright. Yeah, I made a point of saying what pens work different on what materials and what have you. But it really is. It depends what paper you use. And out of everything, actually, this card that I'm using is a bit like, well, I suppose it's a bit like multifarious. It works on everything. It's absolutely fantastic for blending pens. But I could say it's not your cheapest, but I don't use any of the cheaper papers actually, because I do find that cheap's just cheap. It really is. And yeah, it's not the best. I'm going to go cracked pistachio. I don't know if these are going to work together. I did some earlier, but I don't think it were these colours that I used. Anyway, I've got a spare piece of paper. I forgot what I was saying to you now. I mean, I like doing me blending like this and all, me smushing, because I can actually see what I'm putting down. Yes, I like that better. That's how I did it before and I liked it. It dries super quick and all. And I think that I'm going to put just a tiny bit, I don't know if it'll work because I haven't done that before, of peacock feathers. I'm literally putting a little bit on because I'm putting it, hopefully just, oh, I like that. Yeah, I love that you can see where you're putting it. I like that. I'm alright with that. So yeah, if you ever get a bit of spare cash, invest in some of that paper. It's truly worth it. In fact, on one of my videos, I'll show you some, I'll do some things with it, like I'll do some colouring with one of them, with a piece of it. I'll do some blending with it. I'll do some stamping with it. I'll do some die cutting. I'll just show you what it can do. And I know they all say they can do the same, but no, they don't. I'm not going to lie to you. The only thing I don't use it for, I mean, yeah, it's strong enough actually. Let me have a look. It's strong enough, card bases, and I think mainly because of the expense. That one's done, I'm leaving that like that. I'm alright with that. Now I'm going to do the, get my card base so I know which piece of card I'm using. That's not it. I thought I'd got a piece of card out ready. That's it. I've cut it just short of the edges. You'll see why when it comes to it. So this one I'm going to put in some, I don't know what I'm putting that down for. I'm going to come in with, I am. No, I'm not. Thought I had a light blue out, but I mustn't have done. I must have just done it light. Right, I'm gonna do Salty Ocean, I think. I want this to be snowy. Let's see how this works. Ideally, I don't particularly want it to go to edges. It doesn't matter if it does, but I'd rather it didn't. I'll get clean paper, otherwise it's going to end up with green on it. I've had Rosie at training classes again today. This week she's got to learn, what's she got to learn this week? What's she got to learn? I'm going to call it blanket. We're not calling it blanket, but it's to get her to, you know, when you want her to chill, to stop going crazy, you'll say, oh, settle, that's it, that's the word I'm looking for, settle. And eventually, by next Sunday, when I say settle to her, she'll go and lay on a blanket. Everything else she's done, I say to her now, middle. And she runs round the back of me and through my legs. And she comes through my legs, sits down, and just sits between my legs waiting for a treat. She's so clever. So clever. It's ace. I love it. And because I'm training Rosie, Lexi's like, oh yes, hot dogs, because I give her, you've got to give them high-end treats. I know a hot dog's not high-end, but so Lexi's not doing anything but getting everything, if that makes sense. She's loving it. Yeah, she's done really well. I'm proud of her. The only reason we took her to, because she can do all your sit, stay, down, what have you. She's fully house trained and everything, but she's very hyper when she sees other dogs. So that was the whole idea behind training. If you notice, I'm doing more dabbing off than I am using dryer. More because I like the colour the way it's leaving the colour, should I say. Right, and I'm going to put one more little bit on top, and I'm going to put, let's go, prize ribbon. Why do I keep doing that? This is probably going to mess it all up now. Let's have a look. It's absolutely brilliant with acetate, especially with these ones with cover on, because I don't have to take it, don't have to throw it away, don't have to take it off. And if ever I wanted to use it as acetate, I could, but I've got huggins of it. And if anybody wants it, it's Lisa Horton. It's the only one I know that comes with a cover on it. Now if that dries light, then I'm happy with that. Right, so that's the kind of background I want, but because I've just done that one, I'm actually going to use this, then I know my stuff's not going to stick to it. Because I'm going to be using, but the other one will be used for exactly the same thing. But I don't have a spare one of this, so. But I'm going to be using embossing powders. And when I was having a play earlier, even though I thought it would dry, the embossing powder still kept sticking where I didn't want it. So that shouldn't stick at all, that. In fact, that's not the card I've just shown you, that's just watercolour card. But this is definitely the one I've just shown you. And so is this that I've just done. It is lovely, that, isn't it? I don't know which to use. I'll decide them in a minute. Right, I'll get this out of the way, we're done with that. It's times like this, I am so grateful for this. Right, I'm going to do something on here, which took me ages. So you just have to bear with me a minute. But first of all, let's get some stamping done. So I'm going to move these colours because there's some stamps I'm going to lay out, and then you're not asking me. You're not even here. Then you don't have to keep asking me, because I don't know why I'm not allowed to put stuff in my description box, because it fails upload if I do. And I don't understand it. And I don't know anybody who can help me understand it. It just says, what does it say? Upload. Oh, I can't remember what it says. It's two funny words. Oh, meta something failed. And it's every time I put something in the description box. So I don't know, I have no idea. So I'll tell you what we're going to be using. I don't know which one's Basil, but we use it. Basil and Bibi. We're using the one with the musical instrument in his mouth. They're called Basil and Bibi. One's got a light, one's got a musical instrument. So we're using the one with the musical instrument. We're also using the, don't know where my ticket is, it's fallen out. The mice. I think we're just using a couple of them. So we're using Pippin. So I'm just going to put them all down in front of me. We're using the musical notes from Musical Notes Large. We're also using the, is that a scale thing? So we're using all musical notes. If I have these here, it's just quicker for me. And on the one with Pippin, we're also going to use 2 of the small rabbits. And they face that way, don't they? So let's have a look. I'm going to use them too. I am, because I don't even know where that one is. You have no idea where that is. Right. And I've already mentioned Pippin, so that's good. I'm going to use some words out of different ones. But when the new stamps come out, I will 100% do these again. And do them with the new stamps. Because of the words, that's what I mean, the new words. So, I just want to make sure there's enough space to put in near the end. And that is going to be stamped there. I'm just stamping in Nocturne. So I don't have to I don't have to use my powder on this because I'm not using any. Oh my goodness me, where are my words? I'm not using any embossing powder, so I don't have to use my powder brush thing. It's anti-static. See, this one isn't ticking. It took first time on my last one. But I think because my thing had dried on that one. No, it didn't dry at all, I'm lying. Gosh, I do tell lies. Don't really. Yeah, that looks good. Take that out for a minute. We will be going back to that. That'll go on the blue one. But while we've got this in, so this is my lawn fawn. This is what I mean. I will change the words when I get the Lavinia stamps. I'll do some with them. But because it's got music, I wanted to have a musical song. So I've got Have Yourself a. Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Something like that. Don't laugh. Oh, one of the dogs has come up. Right, I'll have to open the door. 2 seconds, guys. What do you want? Daddy's downstairs. Rosa, right, surprised. Is Daddy being boring? Right, you can see I've just put that straight across. This is what took me ages. So keeping that straight, because I know it's going there. I want to try and keep that merry and just put the slightest curve on the stamp. I hope you can see me doing that. This took me ages, I'm not going to lie, because look, it's gone right up there now. I think that, well, that hasn't even got a curve in it. Just going to move the M up a little bit. Try again. Ooh, just a little bit. Now this I find easier done on a block, but I'm not doing it on a block. Now then, I'm going to have to lift that up and put it in front of my face so I can see it. Maybe. Ooh, the Christmas is just up a little bit too far. Or the math, should I say. Let's have a look at that. I'm going to go with that. The Y is hanging over the line. The rest of it's sitting on line. I'm going to go with it. Right. I'm going to emboss. I'm going to do this in gold. Now this is where it got me. It stuck to all the black. I don't know if it's coming out. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Does it just come through there? Oh, I got it. Went back in my mouth. Oh gosh. Don't blow in it. Oof. Oh dear. I can see you all laughing at me. Right, because we're going in gold, I like bending my stamps, and I'm not bothered about cutting them either. I don't mind cutting mine. If it's only me using them, I know what I've cut them for, so I don't mind. And I don't sell them on. Don't press too hard. Yep, I can see that. Look up at the paper. And I'm going gold because green with gold's lovely. I'm using Hero Arts, my favourite gold. Right, I'm trying not to put it on lines. Yeah, see, it's still stuck a bit. Well, quite a bit actually. Because when you emboss it, that stays and all. It really, when you heat it, just saw a bit there I didn't like. Because I've got this so close to the lines, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off. I would say my hands are not steady enough. Anyway, might have just done it. That Mary doesn't sit right, but it's okay. Right, that's that done. Don't need that again. There she goes. Yeah, if you look, I squished it down too much there for my liking. I should have just done it a couple of times. It's alright, it's readable, it'll do. Put that back in there. Check the words out. We'll put these away because I'm not using them again. Not today. This is one of my ones that I use on my little tags. Every year I use this on my tags. In fact, the to and from, they're not even in there. I keep them just out on the side. So I do tags all year round. Brilliant. Right, then we're going to put... Got them out, didn't I? He's going there. Perfect. And you're going there. You're going to be holding one of the musical notes. And then we'll put a few musical notes around and it's done. Right, I'm not embossing him. He's these. They're just going to be black, but I am going to emboss the musical notes. I tell you, the time it saves to use this stamping wheel is amazing. Especially on my video that I'm going to upload today. I'm uploading today, because you'll have seen it by now if you're watching this, a shaker card done in the middle of a card, and it's Christmas trees. It's lovely. I absolutely love it. There we go. That's absolutely fine. I tell you, you can get through some of them when you can stamp more than one thing at once. So, I want you to hold that. I'm only embossing them in, stamping them in black, embossing them in clear. I just thought they needed some musical notes on, so you get the idea of the song. Wait a minute. I better go put you in that hand. Looks like a golf club. You're not playing golf. Can we turn it up? Put you there. I can't remember what you call this bit here, but that goes on front of there somewhere, doesn't it? Does it go before it, or does it attach? It attaches to it, doesn't it? Well, that's what we're doing. There we go. And then we've used a bit of all of it. I was going to do these in white, but I just think they'll be lost. So I'm not. And I'm not going to do what I did before. This should definitely... Well, it's on the mice, so it must be going on because I can see it. I know you're not supposed to use it that way, but there you go. Right, we'll stamp them in black. I don't think that's in the position I wanted it in. I don't even think I looked when I put it down. Silly Billy. It still looks like a golf club. Anyone for golf? Right, this is going to go clear. I've got them all out outside of me. Again, I'm using Hero Arts. I could have done with stamping them again, actually, to be fair. They're not very dark. Make sure it's not hanging about anywhere else. Sounds good. Yeah, they'll shine when you've done this, so it does separate them from everything else a bit. There you go. I just love it. See, even though it's in the same colour as the lines, look how different it looks already. Seeing that note on the line, totally different. Stands out. Put this one away. Right, I'm going to very quickly move on to the other one where I'm using different characters. I have no idea what we're doing, apart from it's musical. That was the idea. So I'm going to go with this one. So what I do know is we're using the same doodah. I'll put my musical notes in. I know that Pippin's going down here. So I might as well stamp him already at the same time. And I know, am I putting these two in? Well, I'm doing Jingle Bells. Am I doing Jingle Bells? I'm doing Jingle Bells. This is the AVL oh my gosh. Carolers. I can't even say it when I'm reading it. I haven't used the words before. I've used all the things. That's going to go up there. Right, I want to higher that because I want to... I'm going to put them bells through the middle, I think. So if we put that up there... I don't want them rabbits now. What do I want instead? What do I want instead? Do. Maybe... Well, we can still have him playing the... Do you know what? Yeah, he can still play the music, can't he? And I'll do a little... Because it's quite white on bottom. I'll do a snow hill. Are they alright there, do you think? Right, you're getting written in silver, so you can come out. You're both going in black. Let's do it. Like I say, I have no idea where this one's going. I'm just a bit put off by the mouse and the hair. Wait a minute. No, I'm definitely putting that there. Well, what I could do, where's my writing? Is put my writing down here. Have my Jingle Bells up here. In silver. Them in silver, that in silver. You're in black, you're in black. Put some music notes back in. And leave out me singing man. Singing man is not a man. So they're out. Right, let's do it. Don't you just hate it when your head don't work like you want it to? It'll look nice when it's done. I need to give this a right good clean, don't I? Hey, not bad that. I can't believe I've got to go downstairs in a minute. Take the doggies out. And then knit pumpkins. Oh, it's pumpkin hats I'm knitting actually today. I'll be glad when I'm not knitting them for a while. I'll be straight on to Christmas hats instead. That's pretty good. Take them off. Well, we'll put these in. In fact, what we'll do... You're going to work for me now. And the bells. Oh, look, sun's coming through. Oh, yeah, look, it's coming out. I can see it. Ah, that's why there's an hole in the middle when you take that off and it comes through there. And I obviously weren't shaking. Oh yeah, there's loads coming out. Haha. Who's a clever girl? Me. So I'm going to have them bells there. I quite like that. It just seems a bit square, doesn't it? I'm going to have you in silver. In fact, can we put the music notes on? No, I won't, because we're doing silver embossing. Let's just do the embossing. Can always put another bell over here, or even do a few. Right, embossing. That is not straight in the slightest. And it matters on this one. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, do they need... Well, we'll do them, and if they need redoing, re-embossing, then we can do it, can't we? So I'm using Brutus Monroe Sterling. You'll find this is the one I use all the time, and it's absolutely full of rubbish. Look at all that. What is all that? No wonder I have issues with it sometimes. You can't beat silver and blue for Christmas. That's so lovely. See what these look like. Oh, aren't they beautiful? The bells, I don't even know what they're called. Oh my gosh, they're called bells. Who would have thought? I love it. You guys have been messaging me saying that you feel like I've invited you into my house to craft. I absolutely love that. It's so nice. You're welcome. Just form an orderly queue. I've only got one craft room. When I make my millions, I'll buy a garage. I won't. I'll buy a building. We can all craft together. In fact, I'll travel. We'll go over and see Terry in Florida. She's our admin for our Facebook group. Well, one of our admins, should I say, I'm sorry. Never met her, but she's a lovely woman. Oh, don't they look lovely? Pippin looks gorgeous there. Right. Put that back on. Oh, you just can't beat silver, can you? Take these off. Just put them in front of us. Just want to have another look at another bell. What about... Oh, that would be nice. Put one hanging from the... That'd be pretty good, I think, because then it's jingle bells. Do you know what? Jingle bells. I'm going to do it. Let's have a look. Have we put one there? And I'm going to do them in silver. Speaks for itself then, doesn't it? I'm going to put one there. Where have I just put my others? So I wish I hadn't put that there now, but it needs it, I think. Yeah, I think that one's going to be too low. Have a couple hanging off. From the same place. What do you think? Move that in a little bit. I Don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm going with it. No idea. Am I? But then I'll have no musical notes, will I? And I don't want to... No, it would probably look okay, but no. It's something I want to see done first if I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to put some notes in. What about just randomly up there? Taking that one out. I think that looks alright. Yeah, I'm going with that. I thought I'd just got something out with a snowflake. Oh, I did. Good. I'm just going to put a couple of these snowflakes in a darker blue. Not white, just in a darker blue. So these ones are going to be stamped in black, but... But embossed. Clear embossed. I know, guys, we're going to run out of time. No, we're not. Putting the cards together should be dead simple. The bases are done and everything. Now, I might stamp these twice this time. I didn't think it were dark enough last time. Yeah, let's do it again. So there's a lot of embossing on this, these cards, isn't there? Right, so we're going clear embossing. I'm surprised I ain't got them mixed up. And that's just to make them stand out from the bar, music bar. I think that's what it's called. Oh, look, it's caught it all. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to leave it on because it doesn't really matter if that shines as well. That looks quite nice, actually. That one's done. I think we're more or less done. Oh, I've just put powder everywhere. Just bought a new one of them. It's a good job, isn't it? That's all over now. Yuck, that's horrible when it's wet. Right, did I miss out? Oh, so then we're going to put some... Actually, I'm just going to do them with a... These are just the snowflakes. I think I'm going to use... Oh, actually... Let's see what they're like if they're stamped in Blue Lagoon. I'm going to be using this anyway, so I'm just going to... I'll stamp them on this one. That's okay, isn't it? I was going to go really dark. No, I'll stick with that. Oh, that's pretty. Ah, that's lovely, that. Good thinking, Batman. Oh, look, it doesn't fit. Stick them out of here. We don't need this anymore. That's better. I missed my paper being down. I've just washed my hair and it's all falling out everywhere. So if you see any hairs fall down, so I think that's enough. Yes, stop. I never think to stamp with elements. Just don't think about it. Oh, wait a minute. I like this snowflake. Isn't that pretty? I hope the nice snowflakes that they're bringing, you know, new release. Oh, that's so pretty. That's it, not doing any more. Yeah, you just don't think to stamp with them. Actually then, while that's out, where's my doodle? This is my dark one actually. I don't know if it might be too dark for... Don't really want to use me. Right, I think it's time to put the cards together. What do we think? That's fine. Oh, the twilight's there. Wait a minute then. I can do it because it's out here. Look. Didn't think it were out. I just want him to sit in an obvious sandpit if you like. Sandpit? Snow pit if you like. There, that's better, isn't it? Good lad. Yeah. There we go. And put that pen away because it's kept separate. It's not a pen. Right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else it needs doing before it's put on the base, because once it goes on, it ain't coming off. So, this is what I'm doing with the bases. This is my 5.5 by 4.25, which I've cut short purposely. Oh, it's dead pretty. And also mini slimline, 6.25 by 3.25. Good job I'm covering it. Also cut short. And the reason being, I don't even think these are going to need blinging up. Maybe the green one. And green's my favourite colour, but by far I much prefer the blue on this one. I think it's the snowflakes. Oh, come on. There it comes. So just right down the edge. Right down the edge. I just think it adds... See, us in Yorkshire get told we're tight. Maybe this is what they mean. I will not put a full sheet down. If I can get away with putting a piece of glitter down there. This is the Gina K glitter that I said to you before. It's smooth. There's nothing rough about it at all. It's the best glitter paper you'll ever get. And it's not the cheapest you'll ever get. So also another reason why I don't use it mentally. And put bits on there. That looks alright to me. My hands are filthy again. I just had a shower. Where's my scissors? Even my scissors need cleaning, they're filthy. Look at all that. So, the mini slimline's having gold. The A2 size is having silver. Gold and green, silver with blue. Always. And probably gold with red. I was going to do a red one, but we haven't got time. So again, I've just cut strips. Do the same thing here. Make sure it's level there. See, I know it's not cut level, it's thicker there than it is there, but it won't matter when we put the card on. Right, I've got rid of one of them big reels onto this one to get rid of this. I'm getting there, getting through them now, so I can use something decent. I don't like these at all. Every time I think I'm nearly through using what I call my rubbish tape, I find some more. Oh, get off. There's one thing about it, it's definitely sticky. I mean, you could just stick this straight on top of the card now as it is if you want. But I love my cards to be padded out. I just love it. Make things a lot easier if I didn't. And a lot cheaper. That's that one. And I think this is my last bit of this. And I just thought I'd make it a bit quicker. I don't even know if there's enough on it. I wish I could afford to buy this. You guys in America are so lucky. I want to go to America with an empty suitcase. Not to buy stamps and dies out, to buy things like this. Gonna be really sad. We'll be done within the time, I think. I only give myself an hour. And we're just about done. See how much quicker that was? This is the worst bit for this now, it's getting it off. Where's my tool? This should do it. Like I say, if you could just stick these straight down, especially if you're sending abroad. But I mean, locally for us, this won't matter, but I think abroad, doesn't it cost you more for padding and stuff? You know, if you've got padding on your cards, even like sequins and stuff. I'm sure I heard something like that. Right. I will put a bit on because, mind you, it'll still just stick straight down whenever I put it anyway. I'm not that lucky to have it shift. So anyway, see, I told you. Hello, Rosie. You back again? Just look at that glitter outside of it, doesn't it? Just set it off. I absolutely love that. I will probably put a bit of bling on this one. But that, I just love it. It really sets it off. So there's card one. Stick this down and you guys can go and do your thing. Look how easy that comes off. Oh, I'm in love with it. That should go on my Christmas list. Absolutely. Scotch tape, please. I'm not going to put glue on it. Let's just see if I can whisk it. Can I whisk it? Look how beautiful it is. I think maybe I should have gone a bit further up, but look at the silver. Well, I think that's stunning. I'd love to receive that. So there you go, guys. We did it in the time. 2 lovely cards, 2 sparkly cards. I hope you like them. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.